at story problems with side, 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 and side angle side. So we're looking at the classwork that is worth points. This is due today as well. You should be able to get it done in class. If you can't, it will be homework for tonight, and I will check it in tomorrow. And we're looking at side, 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 and side angle side classwork. So I'm going to look at problem number 2. Okay. Sonia made a sheet of baklava. She has markings on her pan so that she can cut it into a large square. After she cuts the pastry in squares, she cuts them diagonally to form 2 congruent triangles. What postulate would you use to prove that the 2 triangles are congruent? What do we know about squares, guys?
2 triangles.
It is. What else do we know about squares? What do we know about the length of the sides of the squares? All sides are equal, so I can say all these sides are the same length, right? Now, if I cut it on a diagonal, do I agree by reflection that this line is true for both sides of these triangles, both triangles? So this is congruent to this. Now, I have this is a what? Side or angle? Side, this is a, and this is a side, and this is a side, side, and a side, right? So which postulate do I prove? Does that make sense?
Sure.
These are all going to be side, 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 or side, angle, side, or no, you can't, or it's not congruent, or it doesn't work. Okay? They're pretty basic story problems like that. Let's look at tonight's homework so we make sure we got that. Okay, so tonight's homework is congruent triangle, side, 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 and side, angle, side worksheet. You're going to write a congruent statement between each triangle and state the postulate implied. If you cannot apply a postulate, right, no conclusion can be made. So we're looking right here at number 2. Okay. So I have side AD is congruent to side CD by that little mark right there. I have side AB is congruent to side BC by those 2 marks right there. What else do I have? Do I have another side or angle somewhere?
Yeah.
What? I know AD and CD. What else? BD is congruent to BD and that's by reflection, right? So now I can say triangle A, B, D. Now I said it in this order, right? I said A, B, D when I was talking about a triangle. So for the other side, I have to say in that order. I started with A. Which one matches A over here? C, B, or D? C. So I have to say C first is congruent to triangle C. And then I went to B. So where do I go next? C to B and D to say that triangle. C, B, D. You will not get full credit on a test or quiz if you do not put them in the correct order. Okay? You need to put A needs to match C, B is matching B, and D is matching D.
So,
if you put them in a different, if I put ABD is congruent to DBC, that's not correct. You will not get full credit.
So wherever you start, you have to start with the.
Yes. And these are congruent by what? Side angle side or side 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 or not congruent?
SSS.
SSS. Side side side. Okay? The next set of problems, this says name the included angle of the given side. So if I'm looking at side QR and RS, what angle is between QR and RS? Angle R. See how they both have an R? That's the whole thing. That's all you're doing. Okay? Number 7 states, assume that AB and CD are congruent and that BC and DE are congruent. What additional information do you need? This is just like last night's homework. Right, turn it over.
Wait, slow down. Go back. Go back.
So 7 and 8 are just like last night's homework.
No,
what extra information do you have? Number 6, I wrote R. Okay. Number 10. We've got, we're going to do number 11 then. Okay, number 11. triangle, let's label them, triangle JKL and triangle MNO. Remember, I have to put them in the same spots. Angle K is 3x plus 7. Angle N is 2x plus 24. Angle L is 5x minus 42. And angle O is 4x minus 25. I need to find angle M. What are the interior angles of a triangle all add up to? 180, okay? So do we agree if we found these two, we could find this one? Okay, so we're going to set things equal to each other. I'm going to set K and N equal to each other. They're the angles that are equal, right? That's why I set them up that way. So I'm going to say 3x plus 7 equals 2x plus 24. Now I'm going to, this is a big mistake that I saw on that take-home quiz. Big mistake I saw on that take-home quiz was you guys not doing your algebra correctly. When I cross an equal sign, I change the sign. When I'm combining like terms, it's on the same side of the equal sign, I just put them together. So I'm crossing the equal sign, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. I get x plus 7 equals 24. Now I'm going to subtract 27 from both sides, and I get 17 is my x. So now I need to plug in 17 for both of these. I'm going to go 2 times 17 plus 24, and I'm going to go 4 times 17 minus 25. Okay, somebody do this for me. What's 2 times 17 plus 24? You got a calculator right in front of you. What is it, 58? So n is 58. And what's 4 times 17 minus 25? What? 43. And the measure of angle O equals 43. So now I'm going to do 180 minus 58 minus 43. What do I get? 79. The measure of angle M equals 79, and I'm done. Okay? So you're going to do the same thing with 9 and 10. Now this I recommend you doing in homework. This sheet right here, we should be doing in class today. Okay? I've done one of the problems for you. You should do the other ones. You should use each other. You should finish this in class today. Okay? Number 2 is pretty straightforward. It gave you a picture. All word problems, you should make a picture for them, if there isn't one. Okay? Not all, but most. All right, I am stopping this quick poll. You should be finishing that up. Work on those word problems in class. Use each other.